And ladies and gentlemen, it is a Confession Tuesday. Local life coach Rebecca Silence in studio. Good morning once again.
Good morning.
I cannot believe we've been doing this for almost 4 years now.
I know, our 4-year anniversary.
Changing lives and making people whatever they want to become, which is pretty much the goal here. And I always want to start with describing what you do. Because Rebecca, life coach, do I have to do squat thrusts? Do I have to do sprints? Because that's not it.
That's with me. No, what I'm doing is I'm supporting people in looking at beliefs and patterns and emotional blocks that are in the way of what inspired results they're creating. And I am of the opinion that there's absolutely no pain that can't be healed. There's no situation that's causing your upset, and there's nothing you're going through that can't make you stronger as a result of the situation. And we all have access to the same things. So whatever goals you want, they're there at your disposal. And then I just help you get out of your own way to accomplish that. My taglines make the impossible possible. And so if it's something that you really want, but you just don't know how to get it, I am definitely someone that can help you get where you want to go.
And for details, you can like Rebecca Silence of Inspired Results on Facebook, and you can go to inspiredresultscoach.com. What we do here on a Confession Tuesday is we take an email or a suggestion for a topic from the audience, and we take care of it right here on the air confidentially. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Dear Rebecca, I'm pretty successful. Love my job. Make good money. Have a family, a home. But right now I'm feeling pretty stagnant. Like there isn't any more for me to do here. I mean, I'm happy. I just feel like I've hit the glass ceiling. I just want more. More money, more challenge. I can do more, but not lose. Oh, how can I do more but not lose what I've worked so hard for?
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for this email. So everybody out there who's listening, just think about where in your life you have had moments where everything got to the place where you wanted it to be, and now what? And everyone has had that on some level. There's a goal that you had that you got to, and now what? So the number one fastest way out of drama is to have a bigger goal.
Okay.
Number one best way to get out of drama is to have a bigger goal.
So is this drama though?
No. So what I'm saying is, if he doesn't have a bigger goal soon, it'll turn into that.
Okay.
Right. So it's starting to feel like a little bit of maybe fear-based thinking, which is drama, but not a full-on spin out. And what I'm suggesting is that when we have bigger goals, we aren't as interested in drama. We aren't as interested in wasting our time with drama and things that don't feel great when we're focused on a bigger game or a bigger goal. So the other piece of it is, you don't have to lose what you have if you have a new goal. There's a way to maintain what you've created and expand on it. I think it's also important to say that, your goals don't define you and won't complete you. I want everyone to entertain the possibility that
I'm sorry, say that again.
So your goals aren't going to complete you. You're already complete. So if we're pursuing goals and taking on next steps in an effort to feel better about ourselves and define ourselves, it's going to be a lost cause, almost like, this rabbit hole you can't get out of. So, your goals are there to enhance your life, not to complete you. You're perfect. You're whole. You're complete. And then you deserve to have a life that you're fulfilled with and things to look forward to. But I'm just inviting everyone out there to consider the possibility that your goals are never going to make you feel better about who you are. Getting to a number on a scale, getting a new dollar amount in your bank account, getting a new relationship. You're still left with you. And
is that why a lot of celebrities are like angry and just unhappy and whatnot? Like,
I think that's why a lot of the human race feels that way. Yeah, right? Not just celebrities.
Well, you have these, whether it be recording artists or or actors or actresses, they land the big role, they get the big record, and they start getting the big money, and they just don't. Some just don't seem. Is that why? Because they don't seem happy.
If you're pursuing goals to make you feel better about yourself, they will never make you happy. And you don't have to believe me. Check it out for yourself. I went through a huge wake-up call last year because I really had almost defined myself based on what I do and my work, and then I got cancer and I couldn't work for a really long time. Everything I thought I was confronted with, well, who are you when you don't have these things?
Right.
And it really kind of bottom lined what I'm saying now for me in my own life around my goals aren't me. They're just there to enhance my life, give me something to look forward to, and stretch myself. The piece about the self-inflicted glass ceiling in this email is something I say all the time, that there really is no glass ceiling. We all have access to the same things. If someone else can make a certain amount of money or have a certain job, so can you. It's just about getting in alignment with what it is that you're saying you want. A lot of people have goals and then they're not willing to do the action steps that would get them to the goal. They'll talk about what they want, but they won't put the effort and action in to get there. So drama comes from being bored and not having big enough goals, and then your goals don't define you. And then when you create a goal, the big tip I have around that is really look at, are you willing to do what it takes to get the goal? So my ideal clientele are the people that come to me with clarity, knowing for sure this is what I want, this is what I'm committed to no matter what. I just don't know how to get there. There are a lot of people that'll come in and they say they want something and then really quickly get to see, yeah, the truth is I'm not willing to go for it all the way,
right.
Which isn't bad. It just means we need to pick a different goal.
Sure.
So that's okay. And sometimes it takes a few different brainstorming sessions to figure out what it is that you really want. But I want everybody in a big goal all the time.
Okay, so going back to the email, they're in a good place, but they feel stagnant. They feel like there's a glass ceiling. But they don't talk about anything above and beyond. What's a good next step for the person on the email?
Yeah, so don't play it safe. I think people are afraid to go bigger because they don't want to get hurt. They don't want to get vulnerable. They don't want to not make it. But you can't be successful if you don't try. So I think the best thing you can do for yourself is make sure that in 10 years and 20 years you went for it, whatever it is. You know, my husband's a great example of this. He had Aquavita Farms in Sherrill a few years ago, and it was a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful business. He was growing lettuce with fish and doing something really innovative with aquaponics. The business closed. It didn't make it, but Mark's never going to have to wonder, what if I had pursued that dream? He did it. He really played to win, and as a result of that experience, now he has his dream job with everything he learned from that. So go for it. Why not? And then just make sure as you're going for new goals, you don't put all of your attention into it and neglect your family and the other things in your life that work. You can have it all as long as you nurture what you've got right now, pay attention to it, and then give yourself permission to really go for that big goal that's going to change your life while understanding you don't need it. It's just there to enhance your experience. And then you're the only one in the way of whether or not you have more and feel successful. There's nothing you can't be, do, or have. I'm so sure of that.
Local life coach Rebecca Silence, inspiredresultscoach.com is the website. You can also like Rebecca Silence of Inspired Results on Facebook on a Confession Tuesday. Absolutely fantastic as always.
Thank you. Everybody write down a big goal somewhere. Just put it on paper. That's the homework.
Put it just
write it on paper. Get it out of your head, get it out of your body and onto a page.
And then what?
And then from there, you can absolutely hire a coach, a therapist, a mentor, or at the very least, just start talking about it. Start telling people. Give it a voice. It'll get more real.
Rebecca Silence, awesome as always on a Confession Tuesday.
Thank you.
If you want more information, if you want to do a corporate training or have Rebecca speak at a group, or just private coaching, individuals, family, children, couples, check it out. Again, inspiredresultscoach.com. We're going to break, come back. Big Papa and Bana in the morning on KISS FM.